Okay, I think we will get going. So, a huge welcome to everyone to this Step into the NHS Day on Thursday. We are really, really pleased that you are here with us today. We've got an exciting day coming up. My name is Abby. I'm from the NHS Health Careers team, and I'm going to be with you throughout the day and joined by some other speakers as well. So, hopefully, everyone can hear me okay. If you have got any issues with the sound, obviously make sure your speakers are turned up. I know that sounds obvious, but it's easy to miss sometimes. But if that still hasn't worked, try leaving the Teams call and then rejoining. That can sometimes sort out any sound issues. Everyone is muted and cameras are off as well, but please use the chat to ask us questions, and we'll be giving you some activities throughout the day as well. So we'll be looking forward to seeing your contributions there. And feel free to use reactions on Teams throughout as well. We'd love to see some of those popping up as we go along. And we are recording this session as well. So just to let you know about that. Okay, so what is the NHS? That's the first thing we're going to talk about. So I'm sure you have all heard of it. You will all have used it at some point as well. It is free healthcare for everyone who needs it, and it's available in lots of different places. It's not just in hospitals, it's in GP clinics, it's in ambulances, it's in people's homes, it's in schools, it's in lots and lots of places that you can find people who work for the NHS and deliver care by the NHS. And let's see whether you know any facts about the NHS. So the NHS is huge. That's the first thing to say. It's the UK's biggest employer, and it employs over 1.5 million people. So a huge number of people. And we know that it sees 1.7 million patients every 24 hours. That's a mind-blowing number. And I struggle to get my head around a number that big, but that's how many people it sees in 24 hours. And we know as well that at least one person in every class will go on to work for the NHS in the future. So I wonder, have a look around in your class. I wonder who it might be. Maybe it's more than one person in your class. Who knows? Okay, and there are over 350 different types of job roles in the NHS as well. So there are a huge number of things to get involved in, and not all of them involve looking after patients. So if you're the sort of person who would rather be doing a kind of behind the scenes job, there are plenty of opportunities for you as well. What is the Step into the NHS Day all about? Why are we here today? Okay, so you are here to learn about the NHS and the huge variety of careers that there are that I've mentioned just now, to enter our fantastic competition. Maybe you've already started your entries for your competition, but if you haven't, then that's why we're here today, so that you can learn more about what you need to do for the competition. We want you to use your creativity to show us what you know about the NHS. Okay, so we're going to be giving you some top tips for a winning competition entry today, because we all like winning competitions, don't we? Okay, it was National Careers Week last week, so it's a really good time to think about careers. Maybe last week in school you did activities learning about different careers and thinking about some of the different jobs you could do in the future. So today is a great time to think about jobs in the NHS that you could do. And as I said, there is a career for everyone in the NHS with over 350 types of jobs available. Okay, and we are also going to meet some fantastic NHS staff in this session and throughout the day as we go along in what we call our career spotlight sessions. And we've got even more this year than we had last year. So you're going to learn about what they do. Maybe they'll inspire you to enter the competition. Maybe you'll want to do your competition entry around one of the jobs that they do. And you might have worksheets with you. So teachers, these were sent out in update emails. So some of you might have worksheets with you. Use them throughout the day to make notes, to jot down things that you are hearing about, and things that you think sound exciting and inspiring and interesting. Okay, and you can start to plan your competition entry there. Okay, let's get everyone thinking a little bit so that I'm not doing all the talking. I can see that we're trying to get everyone admitted now, so apologies if you're just joining us, but we are just getting going with a quick fire activity. So many people joining, which is absolutely fantastic to see. There's a lot of clicking going on to admit everyone in at the minute. So we want you to name as many NHS jobs as you can. Okay, so be ready to discuss with the person next to you, and then put your hands up, and teachers, if you can be ready to put those jobs into the chat. So think of as many different jobs as you can in the NHS, please. So think of some of the ones that aren't as well known as well, because we'd love to see some of those going in. So we've just put a few hints on the screen. So think about who's cooking the food for patients. Patients have got to eat, haven't they? And staff in the hospitals have got to eat. Who's booking in appointments if you need to go to hospital or to a clinic? Who helps children get better when they're not very well? So have a think about all the different kinds of jobs that you can think of. As I said, chat to the person next to you. We've got nurse coming in straight away there. Great, thank you. And surgeon, optician, here we go. It's going to start to get very busy in the chat now, I suspect. We're looking forward to seeing, oh, good, phlebotomist, chef, receptionist, yep, absolutely crucial. Doctor, healthcare worker, GP, optician, computer programmer. That's a good to see a slightly different one in there. Urologist. Oh, it's hard to keep up now. They're coming in so quickly. Mental health practitioner, dentist, gastro nurses, blood technicians, midwives, oncologists, x-ray specialists, nutritionists. Oh my goodness, there are so many. Psychiatrists, therapists, midwife, radiography, eye doctor. Oh, this is brilliant. Well done, everyone. There are so many coming in. And I can see we're still frantically trying to admit everyone in as well. Ward managers, yes, ear doctors, priests, cleaners, gardeners. Yeah, we need people to look after the grounds. Orthodontists, paramedics, paediatric nurses. Oh my goodness, phone operatives, security, blood scientists, chaplains. Wow, you are doing an absolutely fantastic job here in terms of thinking of so many. Hospital librarian, sonographer, what else have we got? Physio, have I said that one already? I don't know. Porters, yep, great. Stokesley Year 5, I can see you're putting some great ones in as well. Well done. Speech therapist. Blood test person from Palgrave class there, healthcare assistant. Oh, wow. So the list, theatre assistant, technicians, so many going in here. Plastic surgeon, trauma team. I wonder which of these you're going to meet today, because we have got some of these roles joining us today. So organ transplant drivers, yep, we have drivers in the NHS. Translators, yes. Intensive care nurses. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm missing reading yours out, but they are coming in thick and fast, and it's hard to keep up here. Call handlers, yes. Nose doctors, gardeners again, yep. Radiotherapy. All Stokely's back with some more, so carers. Hematologist, podiatrist from Newheath School. Well done, that's a good one. Oncologists, brilliant. Oh, well done, everyone. So many coming in. So let's have a look. Did you name any of these? I think you named quite a lot of these, actually. So here are just some of the 350 plus roles that we've got in the NHS. So it doesn't matter what your background is, what your interests are, what kind of makes you excited and interested, because there is a role for you in the NHS. Okay, it doesn't matter if you are if you're thinking, well, I don't want to go to university in the future. Doesn't matter, there are roles for everyone in the NHS, whatever it is you want to do. The BBC, some of you might have used BBC Bite Size before, either at school or at home, and they did a big survey. They do a big survey every year of teenagers to ask the teenagers what jobs they might want to do in the future and which organisation they might want to work for. And This year, we found out again that teenagers have voted the NHS as their most popular organisation to work for anywhere in the world. So we even beat Apple and Google, so we're feeling pretty pleased about that. And we put a link into the chat if you want to find out more about that. Okay, so well done, everyone. Hopefully that's woken you all up on this Thursday morning and got you thinking, and we'll be getting you to do some more thinking in the other sessions throughout the day. So hope you're going to be able to join us for those. Right. Let's tell you more about the competition if you haven't yet started that, okay? This is the important part. So we run the Step into the NHS competition every single year, and what we want you to do is to pick up to 3 different roles in the NHS. You don't have to do 3, but you can't do more than 3. And we want you to tell us, show us what you understand about that role in a really creative way, okay? So maybe you could do a poster or a drawing or make a video or write a poem or a song. Lots of different ways that you can do this, but we are really keen to see that you've done some research and that you're showing us what you've learned about those particular jobs and about how lots of different people can do those different jobs as well. So that's what we are asking you to do as part of the competition. So you can use some of the information you gather today to help you in your competition entry as well. Okay, right, so.
The NHS. You've probably heard of it, but do you really know what it is? Well, the NHS is the UK's free national health service. It's there to look after everyone. So if you see a GP or spend time in hospital or have your teeth checked, we don't need to pay. And the NHS is big. 1.5 million people work for the NHS, which makes it the biggest organisation in the UK. So, who are all these people? Actually, they're just like us. All kinds of people from different backgrounds, doing all sorts of different jobs. In fact, anyone can do any job, regardless of their background or gender in the NHS. Anyone can be a nurse, just like anyone can be a doctor. But not everyone working for the NHS is a nurse or a doctor. There are more than 350 different jobs, and everyone works together as a team. There are surgeons and the operating team, paramedics, midwives and dentists, chefs, gardeners, accountants and cleaners, and don't forget scientists, receptionists and the computer team. And that's just naming a few. The NHS has been looking after us for many, many years. To celebrate, we want you to enter our Step into the NHS competition by creatively designing something to showcase the fantastic jobs in the NHS. Your design can be a collage, a painting, a poem, or even a story. You can work on your own or in pairs. But make sure we receive your entry on time. The closing date is the 30th of April. An experienced panel of NHS judges will have lots of fun looking through all your entries and choose a winner from each of our 7 regions around the country. Plus, an overall national winner. Whether you enter on your own or with a partner, each of you will receive a prize if your entry is chosen. Our overall winner will receive a prize for their class, £50 worth of Amazon vouchers and a goodie bag. But even better, their entry will be displayed in public in their local area for everyone to see. How cool is that? Regional winners will also get £25 Amazon vouchers and a goodie bag each. And all of our winners will get their fantastic entries mentioned in our special Step into the NHS gallery, along with some lovely comments from our judges. I think that's everything. So all that remains to be said is good luck. We look forward to receiving your entries.
Okay, so hopefully that's told you everything you need to know about entering the competition. But if for any reason that video didn't play properly for you, don't worry, you will still have access to that. So you'll be able to watch it in your class. We'll share it before the end of this session. Okay, so the video mentioned judges because you need judges in a competition, don't you, to decide about winners. So we have got you some brilliant judges who are going to be looking at all your fantastic entries. So we're asking you to shout about our NHS jobs. And then if you're a regional winner, you'll be invited to our virtual winners day to talk about your entries, and our judges will be choosing the national winner. So we've got Kath, who is a director of nursing. We've got Takanai, who you'll be meeting soon, actually, who's a doctor. We've got Justine, a physiotherapist, and Joe, who is a nurse. And so they will be judging the entries. Prizes, we all love prizes as well, and the video mentioned those. So the national winner gets their entry displayed publicly. So this is brilliant. So this is Anna that you can see here. She was last year's winner, and a digivan showing her entry drove through her home city of Greater Manchester. I wonder if we've got anyone here from Greater Manchester today. I'm sure we probably have. But as you heard on the video as well, there are Amazon vouchers up for grabs, as well as NHS goodie bags and also winners' certificates. So some really great prizes. Okay, and we have an online gallery. So have a look at that for examples of winning entries. So if you are the overall winner or a regional winner, highly commended, then your entry could make it onto the website as well for everyone to see. So you might want to have a look at that, and it might give you some inspiration as well for what you might want to do in your entry this year for the competition. And teachers, remember, there is still plenty of time to get entries in. So you've got, as the video said, until the 30th of April. So there is lots of time. Okay, so we also have a one lesson launch. So we've got all the resources pulled together into one session that you can use to get the competition up and running in your school. Okay, so the competition video will be in that pack as well. So you might want to use this after the career spotlight session finishes at about 10:30 this morning, perhaps. Or get started on one of the activities after this session. Pupils, why not think about getting going on your entry today or tomorrow? Let's see how many entries your school can submit. We are really looking forward to seeing what you send to us. Okay, so what we're going to do now is hear from a couple of our speakers who are going to be joining us later on today in some of the other sessions that we've got lined up. So we're going to be meeting, they're in separate sessions later on, but we just wanted you to be able to say hello to them now. Remember, if you've got your worksheets or a bit of paper or notebook in front of you, you can start to capture key facts about our speakers, and that could help you with your competition entries later on. So I am now hoping that Jess and Takanai are going to join me on the screen. So we'll just wait for them to get their cameras on. Hey, hello, both of you. And if you both want to come off mute, and if you could both introduce yourselves, that would be great. Jess, do you want to go first?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Jess. I'm 26 and I work in Great Ormond Street Hospital, so Children's Hospital, and I'm a physiotherapy apprentice.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jess. And I'm going to come back and ask you another question in a minute. Takanai, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Abby. Hi, everyone. My name is Nai. I'm working in Oxford at the minute in psychiatry, and I am 24 at the minute, and I'm excited to see everyone's entries after hearing from, us today, and I'm excited to just, interact with everyone today.
Brilliant. And looking forward to judging as well later on, I think. Okay, Jess, what about you? What are you looking forward to about the session that you're part of later?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to talking more about what I do and sharing my role about my knowledge about physio and what we do and how we help people and the types of people that we help. So I'll be sure to keep some fun facts open and share some fun facts about my job and some experiences.
Brilliant, that's great. And both of you will be able to, there'll be opportunities for you to answer questions that the pupils have as well, won't there? So that will be really good. So pupils, start thinking about what you might want to ask our brilliant guests today, because this is such a great opportunity. You have got them there almost in your classrooms. I know they're not physically there, but close enough. You've got them there and you're able to ask them your questions. So make the most of this brilliant opportunity and start to think about what you might want to know. Okay, thank you both so much for popping in to say hello, and we will look forward to seeing you again later on during the day. Thanks for joining, both of you.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, so thank you all so much for joining this welcome session. I know it's been short and sweet. Apologies that I think you're all in now, but I think we've just got such great numbers, which is absolutely brilliant. But we've got more sessions coming up throughout the day, so hopefully you'll be able to join those. So the next session is at 10 o'clock. And that is our Guess the Job Role session. So we've got 2 guests joining us and we're going to get you to guess what they do. Then at 1:30, we've got a day in the life session with 2 more guests. And then at 2:30, another session called 2 Truths, 1 Myth. And again, we've got 2 guests joining us there. Remember, teachers, maybe in between sessions, you can use the 1 lesson launch. And remember, pupils, use your worksheets or a bit of paper to note down what you are picking up throughout the day. What are you learning? What are you hearing? What do you want to go and find more about? What might you want to do your competition entry on? Okay, so it's going to be a great day. We really hope that you can join us for more of the sessions. They are optional, but we would love you to join as many as you possibly can. So as well as the 1 lesson launch, teachers, we've got other activities that you might want to use throughout the day. So there's the career mapper quiz, the NHS job detectives activity as well. So lots of things that you can use in class. And we would love to see you posting on social media as well. So use the hashtag Step Into the NHS, and we would love to see what you're up to throughout the day, what you're enjoying about the day. That would be really good. But that is all for now from this welcome session. So thank you so much for joining us, and we really hope to see you at 10 o'clock. You don't need a new Teams link for the 10 o'clock session, so you can just leave this session, rejoin using exactly the same link for the other sessions throughout the day. So we look forward to seeing you then. See you in a bit. Bye.